I just enjoy it. I'm not a sports.
You're not a professional cyclist,
Yeah.
yes. But it is still hard to be doing that.
Yeah, like to find a place to sleep and then to find a restaurant, water, things is challenging.
Yeah, that's where do you sleep when you're on the road for 2 weeks from Hurghada to Cairo on a bicycle?
I set up tent and then I sleep in a tent.
In a tent?
Yeah, in a tent.
So what about food?
I bought one time lots like bread and then drink and things.
It's like a stock.
Yeah. So I have to get one bag is for food. Yeah.
So you've been first to Luxor and Aswan, which is the south of the country. How would you see that? Do you like it?
Yeah, it's because I cycle with the GBI Egypt team, and they're very kind and hospitality, and so it was very nice to cycle with them because it's very safe to cycle with them.
So what is the team that you have been cycling with? GBI, is that the name?
Yeah, GBI is cycling.
How many members are there in GBI?
I don't know, it's very much. I can't count, but
how many members have you been cycling with in Egypt?
40
40
or 50 Egyptian. I couldn't.
40, 15. That's a lot.
Yeah.
So did you have fun?
I have lots of fun. I visit some Nubian house and we took boat on the Nile River and then every night in Nile cruise. So it was very nice.
So you've been in Luxor and Aswan for how many days? First?
2 days.
For 2 days.
But
you cycled across the town, right?
Aswan to Luxor.
From Aswan to Luxor.
Yeah, 2 days, but I was with them for 4 days.
For 4 days.
Yeah.
And then you've been to Hurghada, right?
Yeah, and then I stay in Hurghada for a few days to have a relax. And then I start cycling from Hurghada to Cairo by myself.
By yourself?
Yeah.
Not even with the GBI team?
Because they have planned...
They have a different route?
Yeah, they had planned for cycling from Aswan to Luxor. So they invite me. Yeah. And then after finishing, they went to Cairo to work.
So I understand that you're not a professional, you're just an amateur who likes bicycles and likes to ride bicycles. Why do you do that? It's not easy.
Yeah, it's not easy, but I want to see the world. And also I want to grow on the road. And then I want to learn many things from people, nature, and culture things.
Okay, so you've mentioned culture.
Yeah.
And you've been to Luxor and Aswan with the pharaonic culture and the pharaonic monuments. Did you see that? Did you get the chance to see that?
Yeah, I visit many ruins with the GBI team. And it was very impressive because it's like 3,000 years old. And so, yeah, it was very impressive, yeah.
Okay, so what about Hurghada? You said that you were there to be relaxing. Did you relax there, or is it just more about preparation for the upcoming trip?
Just I did relaxing because I was preparing cycling from Hurghada to Cairo, and it's a kind of empty road, so I need some relaxing time. Okay,
so you started from South Korea, and then going to where till you reached Egypt?
I started from San Francisco.
Oh, the USA?
Yeah, USA.
Yes.
And then I cycled through Mexico, Central America, and then Latin America for 1 year, 4 months.
For 1 year and 4 months?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I took flight from Brazil to South Africa, Cairo. No, South Africa, Cape Town.
Cape Town?
Yeah.
And then you continued the road on the bicycle?
Yeah, so I arrived Cape Town 1st January this year, 2013. And then I cycled through South Africa, Swaziland, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Tanzania, Kenya,
everything
Ethiopia,
actually in Africa.
And then Sudan, and finally I'm in Egypt.
We do have a picture for you here on the screen. So what are these equipment that you have right behind you?
Oh, like tent.
A tent?
Sleeping bag, sleeping pad, and then some clothes.
Where was that picture taken?
Central America. Yeah.
Central America?
Yeah.
Which country? You don't remember?
No, I remember Panama.
Panama?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's Nairobi.
Yeah. In Kenya?
Yeah. This very busy road.
Of course, that's on the plane.
Yeah, it's
to South Africa.
Yeah.
To Cape Town,
South Africa,
as you said.
And it's Rapa Nui.
Rapa Nui?
Yeah, it's the island. They have some ruins. And it was Paraguay. I was voting president in Paraguay.
Paraguay.
We have some kind of the system. If I'm out of country, then I register something, and then I can vote. And this is just the first day.
In Paraguay?
Day first of cycling.
Wow, where did you start? In San Francisco, you said,
Yeah,
right?
yes, San Francisco.
In the USA. So how did you get the idea of that?
My dream is to travel the universe.
To what, the universe?
To travel the
universe.
universe. So before going to the universe...
And how much left do you have? You've been to South America and Africa and, of course, Asia and the United States, which is North America. Where is left for you to be going now?
I'm going to Europe.
Europe?
So first, I spend the New Year in Spain.
Yes.
And then...
That's about in 2 or 3 times, through days' time, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then...
So you're starting in Europe, in Spain. You go from Cairo to Spain by plane, right?
Yeah.
And then you go on with the bicycle again.
Yeah.
Okay, then Spain and what?
France, Italy, and then Bulgaria, some country, and then I'll be back to Western Europe again.
Western Europe?
Yeah.
Which part of it? Germany?
Yeah, Germany, Belgium, England. My last destination is Korea.
Korea.
So
you didn't cycle in Korea, you didn't ride your bicycle in Korea? You started from the US?
Yeah, I started from US.
Everywhere, and then you'll be back to Europe, and then Korea. You'll be ending the trip in Korea, right?
Yeah, so I have to cross China, Thailand, Malaysia.
And that's not easy.
Yeah, so 2 years more to cycle.
2 years more.
Yeah.
And how old are you?
I'm 27.
27. So when did you get the idea for the first time to be traveling the universe?
So I started cycling 2011, and I got that idea 2011. I wanted to cycle around the world. And then I started preparing slowly, like making money, and then searching about bike, and then how to fix and things.
Yes, and then all of a sudden you started, or you thought you should be starting a trip across the universe or the globe.
Yeah.
And just like that. Where is that picture taken?
Central America.
Central America as well.
Yeah. And this is South Africa, and this is
So what is your favorite venue for you to cycle? You've been through continents and continents, so which one of them do you like?
Egypt, because
Egypt.
you're
here.
Well,
because we have an interview with Egypt.
No, another reason is I have many good friends, GBI, cycling team.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Egypt is your favorite place for cycling?
Yeah. And because I have a friend here.
Yes.
And my favorite place is Mexico.
Mexico?
Because Mexico has many good attractions like food, music, and people and things.
It's filled with festivals.
Yeah.
So were you afraid before coming here maybe about the political situation here in Egypt or not, or you just thought, I'm going to Egypt right now and I'm not going to think about anything else?
I researched a few things, and some tourists said, it's okay, you're just tourists. So I came. And yeah,
it is safe here.
Yeah, because I'm a tourist. I just tour about ruins. So it is safer.
Yes.
And also I have many good friends, GBI, so it's much safer.
Yes, so you said you'll be going to Europe in the coming few months as well. So which country are you looking forward to visiting?
In Europe?
Yes.
Spain, France.
Spain?
Yeah.
Is it the one that you're looking forward to be cycling in?
Yeah. Also Italy, France, Germany, Belgium, Hungary.
So why didn't you start in South Korea? Because that's the easiest thing to do, you know. You're from South Korea and you have the idea, so why not start and end the tour there?
Because I lived in Canada 1 year, and the idea which I want to cycle around the world got in Canada when I was in Canada.
In Canada?
Yeah. So I was in Canada for a year, and then when I was in Canada, I got this idea. So I was preparing in Canada, and then I flew to San Francisco. And then I started from San Francisco because I traveled a lot in Canada. So I knew Canada, and I needed a new exploring place.
Yes. You also said that one of the main reasons for you to be going on such a trip is that you want to explore cultures of the people on the universe. Which culture that attracted you the most?
Mexico?
Again?
Again. And another culture in Africa is Ethiopia.
Ethiopia.
Because
Why
Ethiopia has their own culture. They have own their language, and they have their own music and own food. Their food is amazing and very beautiful. Yeah, I love their food.
So the favorite food cuisine for you was that the Ethiopian one, and not the Egyptian?
Yeah.
Have you tried the Egyptian?
Yeah,
You've been
I
living here
tried.
for a month, yes.
I tried a few things, and it's very interesting. And there's another reason I like Egypt.
The food?
Yeah, food.
Yes.
Because food means culture. Food means country. Yes.
Okay, so we'll be taking a quick break, and we'll be right back again with you on Score Sheet, so stay tuned.
Okay.
4 days?
Yeah.
So was that the longest that you have been on the road on a bicycle? Or was the longer times or longer periods?
Oh, like 10 days, just keep cycling.
10 days?
Yeah.
When
and
was
then a few places like Africa, Tanzania, Kenya, some Mexico. Yeah. So just keep cycling.
So in Tanzania, maybe, what did you see when you're on the bike, on the road for 10 days? How did you keep yourself entertained?
Oh,
Wasn't it boring at some times?
it's just around like 2 p.m., 3 p.m. is the time I feel bored. But most time I enjoy cycling, and then I love to see nature, and then also I love to see local culture, because they live beside the roads, so I can see how they live.
Okay, so whenever you start cycling or you start deciding to be cycling from point A to point B, when do you start that? Early in the morning, or maybe at noon, or maybe at night, or does it depend on the temperature of the place itself?
All the time I try to cycle from 7 a.m. Or 6:40, something that.
7 a.m.
Yeah, because I don't want to cycle in the dark. It's dangerous. So I want to finish just 2 hours before sunset. So I start early and then finish early, if I can.
You finish early, so maybe for
Yeah,
12 hours of continuous cycling, right?
But
From 7 till 7, or from 8?
7 to 5 or 7 to 4. I tried. Yeah.
Okay, so what kind of research do you do before going on a trip like that? Because you said that you did some research before coming here to Egypt, and you know that people will treat you nicely and things are safe here. What kind of research or homework that you do before cycling?
I try to find what is the attraction of the country, and then about safety. I got that idea from other tourists.
From other tourists?
Yeah, because every tourist has blogs. Not every, but some tourist has a blog, and then I check them, and then they say, there's some place you might be interested, and yeah, I check the kind of
And
thing.
according to what you already did here in Egypt, where you went to Luxor and Aswan, and then Hurghada, and then Cairo. Is there any other place in Egypt that you would like to visit? Or did you hear about and you would like to visit in the coming few days before leaving?
I would like to cycle from Aswan to Cairo all the way along the Nile River.
From Aswan to Cairo?
Along the Nile River, because I took the other way, Hurghada to Cairo.
Hurghada, yes.
Yeah, so because I love.
So you wanted to go on another route?
Yeah,
Yes, but you don't have the time for that.
I have to fly to Spain.
That's a good excuse, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said that you'll be going to Spain next. What kind of research or things or information that you have already about the place or the venue that you're going to cycle in?
The first thing always I check is visa. How long I can stay, and then what I need for visa. So people say, tourists say, I don't need anything for Spain. Just to go to airport and then there's stamp. So it's easy.
Yes, and then you'll be going to Madrid first?
Yeah, Madrid, and maybe I'm gonna ask you to local people, and then they say about the place I must go. Yeah.
So you'll be going firstly to Madrid, the Spanish capital, and then you'll ask the people, where should I go from now?
Yeah, that's a good way to get information.
It's a good way to make friendships as well.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it. So what about France? Do you have any plans for France?
I don't make plans for too long. So just my plan is going Barcelona, and then cycle on the ocean, and then Italy. Yeah.
So Madrid, going to Barcelona, and then to Italy.
Yeah, so along the ocean, I follow. Because right now winter is, and it's too cold to go up north.
So it'll be a little bit warmer.
Yeah, south is warmer.
So are your family looking forward to seeing you there again?
Maybe I'm gonna meet my family in Europe.
In Europe first?
Yeah, I mean, because I'm away home almost 3 years and it's too long. And I wanna finish my trip first. So maybe they'll visit me, because Korea is too far and I don't want to go home before finishing touring, because it's my big adventure.
Yes, so we understand as well that you have a website and a Facebook page, right?
Yeah.
So what do you say on that website? What kind of information that you provide to whoever logs into it?
I share my experience and about culture and attraction place. Yeah.
So whenever you finish any trip to any country, you go onto the website and say, I've been to Egypt today and I've been to Luxor and Aswan, and you provide the pictures as well for whoever wants to see them. And
I leave a comment like what I did and then what I feel, and then people also leave some comment, hey, that's very nice to share.
Do a lot of people actually follow you on Facebook?
Yes, some friends and some. It's good to have page because I can connect with all over the people.
But did you maybe think of going professional with the sport itself?
I have different opinion that I want this tour for fun. So right now just for fun.
You're just doing it for fun?
Yeah.
But you didn't think of maybe going professional with it?
I don't know. I don't know. Never know.
Maybe in the future, after you
maybe.
finish the trip to South Korea and Europe as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 2 or 3 days left here in Egypt. What are you going to do in the remaining time? You seem excited about it.
Actually, tomorrow I'm going to take.
Wow.
So tonight is the last night. And
so for how many days or weeks have you been here in Cairo?
Cairo, I didn't have much time, only 3-4 days.
3 or 4 days?
Yeah.
What did you do here? Did you
first,
visit the pyramids and the
pyramids? Of course, the first place was the pyramid.
Yes.
And then I went to Egypt Museum.
Museum, yes.
Yeah.
Tahrir Square.
It was very big. And then Islamic Cairo, and then downtown, and then some mosque, old mosque. Yeah, it was very interesting.
Yuchin, the South Korean cyclist, thank you very much for being with us today on Scoresheet, and thank you for visiting Egypt, actually, with the tour.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, and this brings us to the end of the episode for